And we're back. I did realize there's a synergy here, which has to be upgraded. Established. We have observation, which within line of sight increases hit chance. So finding a way out. Sheet anchor. Make with above. Sensor movement. Grant does not your turn. Enemy within your line of sight is not put out of action. Your limit is 1 turn. It's still finding a way out. That's them. Pretty sure yeah. Didn't change anything. Did I use potions on? Did I run out of potions, I should say, on anyone? Oh, yep. Major. Major. All right. Let's just go and make sure no dialogue. There shouldn't be anything here. Nope. We do have this. Interesting. Not bad. Let's go into the request. Let's head out. Giselle, I'm ready. All right then. Head out for work outside the office. Undying Ember 8 weeks ago, Gold Hand. It's been a long time, Peggy. You're hard to get a hold of. Naturally, a criminal doesn't show himself to a government's watchdog. Oh wow. It's been 10 years since I've met you. Yeah, we know Ben. Looking for Alicia and Bianca. You've grown old. So have you. As Ben demanded, Peggy let Ben decide where they meet. In the place Ben invited Peggy, there's a large painting of war on display. Ben Schneider, the last hope of the Empire. What? This painting must be Garter Landing operation. Glad you noticed. Word of your visit reminded me of this place. You're as bad-tempered as ever. Garter was the name of a region of the Aether Empire before it was called the Wind Wall District of Valhalla. During the World War, Garter was frontline supply base. The Aether Empire's elite knights, the Rose Brigade, were stationed there. It's because of you that this drawing became a historical scene. After World War was declared, the battle came to an impasse. To break through, the Chaos Union decided to initiate an ambush. An operation that took the most circuitous route possible to launch a sneak attack on the supply base at Garter. The third daughter of the Rosnovolsky family, who was leading the Rosnovolsky Principality army, was in charge of the operation. Right, I guess I should have sieged Garter. The Rosnovolsky Principality army that was in charge of the operation comprised of 1,000 reserve soldiers. These soldiers could not stand up to the Rose Brigade, made up of 5,000 elite knights. If they were to fight a pitched battle, the Rosnovolsky army would have been annihilated. They were mere pawns to be sacrificed as cannon fodder. The Chaos Union sacrificed the Rosnovolsky army so that they might preserve their own soldiers. However, Peggy and her soldiers overcame impossible odds, taking over Garter a week after the ambush on the Rose Brigade. It was the grand debut of a war hero. After I took over here, I did not want anything else. Rather, I wish the war to end. You were not as greedy as I thought. If the truce had passed, according to the war treaty, Garter would have been my territory. Huh. I didn't know that. It's a shame you could have had it. After the supply line was severed, the Ader Empire couldn't continue fighting, retreating back at every battle. The Chaos Union didn't let the opportunity go to waste, were pushing towards the capital of the Ader Empire. As a result, Terre, the capital of the Ader Empire, came under siege. Emperor Valerius III of the Ader Empire refused to surrender. The custom of the Ader Empire of not conscripting commoners was broken on that day. The conscripted Ader Empire subjects were called Ader Templars. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up an old farmer. The conscripts waged a guerrilla war against the Chaos Union, attacking from all directions. Ben Schneider's Templar squadron grew to be the largest force of all. After the World War ended, it became a private military company called Hanged Crown. You should have just farmed. Despite the Templars' remarkable successes as partisans, as the siege of Terre dragged on, Valerius III reclaimed all soldiers to the capital. To end the everlasting war, the emperor had chosen an all-out battle. However, Ben Schneider ignored the call from his emperor, marching with his soldiers to Garter via the Ashen Sea. Even to this day, I think that the Garter landing operation was an imprudent plan. You see, life is a gamble. If it had been an all-out war, the World War would have ended 3 years earlier, no matter who won. But if we had fought them fair and square, the Templars would have been bullet bait for the Knights. We had few ESP users and only conventional weapons. It was still a crazy idea to detour via the Ashen Sea using old wooden vessels. If there had been just one ship on patrol that day, or a report from fishers nearby, your plan would have failed. You yourself defeated the Rose Brigade in worse conditions. You're a gambler, just like me. I personally think that disguising your troops as Ader Knights during your attack on Garter was even more insane. No way, my plan was much more feasible. Garter landing operation. Peggy remembers the day thousands of soldiers emerged from the Ashen Sea. It took Peggy by surprise, but she did not believe that an army of untrained commoners could fight properly. However, in only a week, she was forced to retreat from Garter. There are times when common sense doesn't apply. I've lost too many to understand that phrase. Severance of the supply line that reaches the southern front of the Ader Empire. The collapse of the eastern front, which was keeping the Eastern Alliance in check. After 2 months, the Eastern Alliance joined the war to suppress the expansion of the Chaos Union. They had been on the brink of victory, but due to the landing operation, Peggy had to take responsibility for the failure. The advantages Peggy gained by conquering Garter were nullified, and she was disciplined for losing a strategic location. This painting gets more disgusting the more I look at it. Well, at least to me. This was worth bringing you here. That was worth bringing you here. So, shall we get into the subject? I'll take you to a place that you'll enjoy more. Wow. Very enjoyable. In this place, if this place doesn't seem enjoyable to you, you must be very peculiar. I see that we have different tastes. As Ben pulled the lever on the slot machine, Peggy sat still, silently. The sound of levers clanking echoed in the empty slot machine parlor. Do you run this place? There's no way I would touch such a troublesome business. I rented the place to meet you. Don't tell me you thought I would take you to my safe house. And I'm not interested in your rat hole. So why did you look for me? You have been very conspicuous in the judicial district this last year. Thanks to you, we have been busy. It's all because you guys are hiding too much. Besides, it wasn't a war. Conspicuous. That was the least I expected from you. You are growing old. Have you thought of retiring? Right, I am turning 70 next year. I'll be retiring, dear. But I am not spending my twilight years behind bars. If you take my request, Valhalla and the three biggest powers won't come after you. You will be able to live a new life in Valhalla. That is ridiculous. For the last 20 years, they've wanted me dead. I wonder what has gotten into them. I don't understand why they are trying to do you a favor either. The only place for a warmonger like you is prison. Alright, I see. So what is this request you're trying to make me do? What is this conspiracy going on here? Concerning apprehension. During Black Pearl's business team regulars conference, the news that Ben Schneider had been spotted in the Windwall district has been confirmed. Personal Escort Team 1, Team Leader Sendo Akira. Are you going to leave this man be? Public Education Team 2, Team Leader Letty Swift. He is outside our jurisdiction. They all started this madness in our area. It began from here, so we can intervene under the name of dispatch our business trip. Why do you want to get involved? Why do you want to get involved so much? It's their job. Intelligence Collection Team 3, Team Leader Yalong Lee. All we know for now is that Ben Schneider still lives. We don't know where he is. Security 4 Team, Team Leader David Park. In my opinion, we can leave this to Giselle. What can she do by herself? She is acting irritably out of guilt. Irrationally out of guilt. There are troubleshooters in that district too. Silverette. They were cute. Silverette. Corporate Education Team 5, Team Leader Ernest Wilkin. That's easier said than done. It's the war hero Ben Snyder. The results won't change. And about Silverette that Giselle joined, it is merely an upstart that the government has been advertising aggressively. If a team of 10 could neutralize Ben Snyder, Team 9 would have done it last year. External Affairs, Team 6, Team Leader Heidi Jonathan. Dispatch our business trip, whatever you name it. Don't forget that it's Team 6 that will have to go to arrest Ben Schneider. I won't get involved in a trifling matter. Trifling matter? It's my frank opinion of the Team 6 leader. Both of you cut it out. You argue at every conference. Cybercrime Team 7, Team Leader Zayu Lee. The boss here seems like the apprentice in Team 9. Isn't the boss of Silverette a former apprentice of Team 9? You are right, it's Albus. You didn't know? He's been on television for a while. It was a thing in the office. Whoa, I didn't know all that. Kylie's on the team too. What? Really? Yeah. Huh. Why is this company ranked iron, but it's taking serious mission with security rank mithril? Zayu, stop it. You'll get us in trouble if you let the government trace you back while you hack into the security rank database. What? You think I will let them? Special Crime Team 8, Team team leader Sergey Vladimir. Zayu, don't. Don't you recall how mad the boss was last time? That wasn't my fault. It was Xylang's. Zayu, it was yours. So are we just going to sit back and watch? Akira, I understand that you hold a grudge against Ben Snyder. I would too if I lost my people. But private matters should not affect official matters, especially during the conference. We should not mix the two. Akira, I am sorry to say this, but I also think it is their job to deal with. Let's stop talking about a subject we can't put our hands on and continue with the conference. Please proceed, Sergey. The next topic is Vendetta, who have been expanding their territory in our area of jurisdiction. Investigation. Ray followed Giselle to work outside the office. Since she began working for the company, she hasn't had the chance to visit the main street on weekday mornings. I can tell that the people are happier than before. 3 years and 6 months since she first came to Windwall District. Even in the early morning, there are still menacing people on the main street. Every once in a while, civilians would drop their gaze to avoid attention. Giselle, I think we're circling around. You're right. Isn't it meaningless to look in the same place over and over? Giselle continued asking questions to the shop owners and the locals in Gold Hand Avenue. Sir, do you know a place where suited people gather up? Of course they're suited. What else would they wear? Nothing? He could just say he doesn't know. Ray frowned at the old man as he grumbled to the announcers irrelevantly. Sir, have a nice lunch. Giselle handed a veil over to the old man. Giselle? I think I can remember. Ah, I grow old. My memories. Giselle handed another veil over to the old man. Right, I remember. There are a lot of people in suits around the art gallery. Huh, what is with the old man? I thought he was making up stories. Ray is surprised that Giselle managed to drag information out from an old grumbling man. Giselle, is this information credible? I don't know. What if he was lying? So be it then. Ray had thought of Giselle as a composed and reasonable person, but she could not understand what Giselle did. It was beyond her comprehension. Do the people from the art gallery frequent this restaurant? I don't understand what you mean by the people from the art gallery. Will she give her a veil again? That would be quite spendthrift. Really? Giselle stared at the manager of the restaurant unpleasantly. I don't know who you are looking for, but if I disturbed you, I am sorry. No need to be. After all, what kind of place is this? Why is she mad all of a sudden? A strange woman comes and picks on me this early in the morning. What a day. Why is she behaving like that? Giselle continued with the investigation that Ray could not comprehend. And a week had passed. Giselle? Why? You're looking for the clown mask ones, right? Yes. Maybe they're not around this place. Gold Hand Avenue is the safest place in Windwall District. Ray didn't think that this place would be the criminals' hideout. Most of the people here haven't seen them, and the majority of the information is fragmentary. I think we should investigate Magenta Street. Where your heart beats to. They're still in Gold Hand. Ray, please keep the civilians away from the fight. Huh? There, those are the visitors we've been looking for. Visitors? Mask clowns. These must be the girls that have been looking for us lately. Oh, pretty girl. Whoever is first is going to take them all. Hey, that's nonsense. Show some respect to your elders. Who should respect your elders? You have to compete against me. Giselle, you'll explain this to me later, won't you? Do you need an explanation? I would appreciate it. Frankly speaking, I don't understand what's going on. But I see that you must have intended it. Yes. First things first, let's get rid of all these dolls. Alright. Neutralize. Huh. Summon. Venom. Here.
맡겨줘.
There we go.
내가 못 맞출 줄 알고?
Oh, beefy. Move.
꽤 괜찮은 선택인걸?
Alright.
나쁘지 않아.
Let's move. Wait. You're actually in a good spot.
충분해.
What did I just do? Son of a gun. That's on me. Let's put it properly. Hit him. Going. Done. He's going down. Alright, I have to move.
걱정하지 마. 나 혼자서도 충분해. 내가 처리할게.
Oh, did one go down? I'm sorry.
아, 거기 있구나.
And then
그래, 도망쳐봐. 끝까지 지원해줘서 고마워.
Pass it. Actually, hit. The one is annoying.
알았어. 내가 치료해줄게.
Alright, where you run? Oh no, it's a hit and run thing. Oh no, hide up. Okay. Can't do confirm. But also, let's do weapon.
어차피 다고야.
Because he was gonna. Not bad. Hit that.
그래, 도망쳐봐. 그럼 다음은
Run. Take me too. Giselle, I'll chase after them. No, Ray, leave them be. Huh? We will lure more of them in. Let's first head there. Giselle, this place is narrow. If we are to fight here, I think we'll have some trouble. You're absolutely right, but you'll have to pay more attention than that. Is that them? Alright, right. It's them. I think we should bring Renzi. Don't call Renzi. He'll start nagging at us. Right, I hate him doing that. You chose this place, right? Of course. I'll ask questions later. Let's neutralize them first. Neutralize. Okay. Let's do...
금방 끝내도록 하지.
And then move.
꽤 괜찮은 선택인가?
How far?
난 하고 싶은 거 꼭 해낸다고.
Earth. Okay. That's come on. Can you go down? Oh, we can't freaking see him. Go here.
알았어. 용서하지 않겠어. 끝까지 좋아하네.
Let's do a leg. Just in case.
그래, 숨어봐. 다음은
God, he has
어디를
time.
찾을까?
Ugh. Move.
이제 망설이지 않아. 충분해, 맡겨줘. 그래, 도망쳐봐. 아쉽네. 너도 기대가 많아.
Alright, see what you're running.
알았어. 내가 처리할게. 포기할 줄 모르네.
Leg.
그래, 숨어봐.
Perfect.
실망스럽군.
Oh god, I can't beat them. Bring everyone from the office. Bring Renzi too. Oh crap. Giselle, are you gonna let them go again, right? Right, but it seems like the civilians are surprised. Let's change locations. If they bring in more people, we won't be able to handle them. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Let's head there this time. Okay? What is Giselle doing? Thought they would return soon. I guess I was wrong. They must be confused. Will it really be alright? I mean, if they come back in a bundle, we won't be able to fight them. If that was the case, we should ask for help. If we ask for help after they come, won't it be too late? And what if they're on dispatch? So be it then. Should I ask for help now? If you request for more people in advance and they arrive early, the counts won't show themselves. Now I see. The investigation you have been doing was a bait to lure them out. The best way to lure out these hiding in the best way to lure out those hiding in their rat holes. It would have been nice if she told me in advance. That's Renzi. Is that them? Yes, Renzi. These are the two women. Punish them, Renzi. You must want your ass kicked. I can't believe you guys have made a mess just because of two girls. No, Renzi, we did our best. Best? I said I want results, not your best. He's starting to nag again. Can't this man talk without nagging? Wait, Renzi's team moved to the art gallery plaza. Damn, he's advertising that we're hiding here to the whole world. Way smart. What should we do, Way? Guess it's too late to undo what has been done. Everyone, we head to the plaza, and we'll take the target before Renzi's team can put their hands on them. Yes, sir. Interesting. I'll call the police in our company. Don't call the police. The town's gonna run away if a mission pops up in the mission control panel. They must have means to check the mission panel. Alright, then I'll contact Albus. I already did, huh? We can't call one by one in an emergency. Giselle showed her phone to Ray. I have sent an emergency call and our location to all team members. Someone will come. Alright, we should hold our position until then. Not too bad. I just have no idea where they're gonna come. Let's summon Uguri. And then oh. 14.
알았어. 알았어. 알았어.
Too close, my girl. Hello there. Sorry, but you're dead meat. Way too close.
내가 못 맞출 줄 알고? 지금이라도 도망가.
Please hit and run. Oh no, I need you to move.
좋은 선.
Alright.
나쁘지 않아.
What was that? He's out. Oh no, he's not. Good. Move.
그래, 내가 갈게. 충분해, 맡겨줘.
Come on, don't make this hard for me. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. That was actually my fault. Let's do a confirm.
아, 거기 있구나.
It was a point. It actually.
그래, 도망쳐봐. 그래, 그렇게 잘하는 거야.
That's freaking annoying. Is she actually stunned? Are you serious? I don't. Nope, that's over with. Checkpoint. Um, it was going so well. You know what? Let's get ready. So they're either gonna get to us first. Alright. Just move them.
걱정하지 마. 나 혼자서도 충분해.
So. Seriously? Let's do this way.
이 정도면 충분히
The last
됐을
time.
어머 부탁해.
Let's get this out.
금방 끝내도록 하지.
And then let you get some of this mess. And then back. Huh. Oh, she must have put traps down. Here.
꽤 괜찮은 선택인걸?
Oh, right.
난 내 위치로 가겠어.
You can go a little closer.
알았어. 내가 못 맞출 줄 알고?
Ah,
정말 귀찮은 녀석이야.
not bad. It's still in the water. Stand by. Here.
좋은 선택.
Nice. Nope. I did not see you. You do a flare. Guard it. Oh, I didn't realize it does traps as well. Good to know. Let's not do the chaser. Let's not do the. Are we on the hunt or chase? Pretty sure. Let's stay. So for the speed, let's do. And
어차피 다 그래. 아우, 한 방이면 충분할 줄 알았는데.
son of a move.
걱정하지 마. 나 혼자서도 충분해. 용서하지 않겠어. 아직도 나랑 더 놀고 싶은 거야? 너 겁먹었구나.
Thank you. Something. Don't come close. Perfect. Come on. Alright, we're at 9 points. ways. Go this way. You've arrived fast. Our main priorities are to join Giselle in the raid and to neutralize the enemies. I'll take the lead. Okay, off you go, hero. The two of them seem energetic after the troubleshooter license. Frenzy. Hello there. Sorry about your dead meat. What a mess. Hanson, I think there's a troubleshooter we saw back. I think that is a troubleshooter we saw back then. Have the police been dispatched? No, I've been checking with the mission panel. Oh, lately there's been some people that were looking for us. Maybe it was related to them? A hunter. Renzi and Ray are both engaged. I think we won't be able to ignore it. It's a matter of time before the police notice. It would be best if we retreat. But if we retreat, they'll pursue us. They'll pursue on. I guess we'll have to fight today. What should we do, Hanson? All right, then. Listen up. We're going to take them down. And don't get injured. Yes, sir? This is annoying. 3 teams. No, let's not do that. Reinforcement. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Okay, if you do this, how many? I just really need you to move. You go here.
사냥하기 좋은 위치네.
Son of a gun.
달려봐. 멈추는 순간 쓰러질 테니. 목표 제거 완료.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Frenzy. Black wait, it's kind of far. Beat.
그래, 숨어봐.
I need you to also move. Or you can go. I need at least 2.
충분해. 맡겨줘.
He's up. And she's down. Alright. Warming up.
그렇게 내 공연이 보고 싶냐?
Yeah, you can still attack. Attack.
아하! 좋은 리듬이군.
Are you serious?
알겠습니다.
It is turning over. Should have done.
섬광탄. 그냥 우리 안 만난 걸로 하면 안 될까?
Okay.
목표로 이동하겠다.
Let's see. Not enough. Also not enough. Wait. Oh no, it's not enough. You do a sprint. That'll take our way back.
빗나가지 않는다.
Perfect.
지금 장난하자는 거야?
시간 낭비하지 말자.
Let's go. incinerator.
모든 문제엔 해결법이 있지.
후회는 자신에 대한 모독이야.
Move a little.
알았어.
Move.
아, 맡겨줘.
Yeah. There we go.
가슴이 떨려 죽겠어요.
In a minute since we've used her. No. Prayer.
제가 지켜드려요.
Let's go. You know what? Move here.
오케이.
Are you serious? Stand by them. Not over yet?
인고.
Oh, that's not good.
아플 거다. 우와, 당신 강하잖아.
대체 원하는 게 뭐야?
Heal, so. And
야하! 오, 우리 팀에 올 생각 없어?
Hanson.
빗나가지 않는다.
Ew. Move.
그래, 내가 갈게. 용서하지 않겠어. 상황 파악을 못하는
Alright. Running over.
실수.
자, 바람을 일으켜 봅시다.
충분해. 맡겨줘.
What,
후회할
that?
일은 하지 마.
What did I do? Nothing I turned over? I have no idea. Either way. Both away.
당신의 저항도 여기까지야.
Alright. Let's see you back up. Interesting. No. Go here.
정확한 위치야?
And heal. There we go.
역시 불확실성이 높아.
I should.
아플 거다. 그냥 우리 안 만난 걸로 하면 안 될까? 야!
That is annoying. No. Let's go.
숨어도 소용없어. 만만치 않은 녀석이네.
Hit her and not hit. Don't make this hard for me.
후회해도 이미 늦었어. 이 히어로님이 두려운 거지. 나쁜 녀석들은 태워주마.
Heal.
이젠 아프지 말아요.
There we go. Now.
즐거운 시간이야.
비비 쏴. 예상 외의 결과네.
빙고. 좋은 발버둥이다.
제대로 맞설 거예요. 사람들의 꿈과 희망을 지켜낼 거예요.
But it never gives up. Everyone's so close.
내 선택을 후회할 리 없잖아.
Oh yeah.
당신의 저항도 여기까지야. 진작 포기했으면 좋잖아.
You can go here. I feel like it's been a while since he's had a turn. You just get all of them. No, get this one because you should be able to get that one as well, maybe. Oh, there's fire. That's a lot of damage. Hanson, I can't back off me, please.
빗나가지 않는다.
Armor.
몇 개?
Ah, smart. Alright, move.
맡겨줘.
Oh, they must be in the smoke.
난 하고 싶은 건 꼭 해낸다고.
The one who threw it is not.
실수는 이번뿐이야.
Alright, you're going for Hanson. So. Nope.
그러게 도망쳤어야지. 놀라운데?
빙고.
Oh, it's not down.
비비 쏴. 와, 너 어떻게 한
아플
거야?
거다.
There we go.
우와, 당신 강하잖아.
Not enough.
퀵 쉐이빙.
빗나가지 않는다.
Oh. Alright. Move.
좋은 선택이네.
We're doing illusion. Rage. No mutation for Hanson.
나에게 접근하려고 하다니 불쾌하기 짝이 풀려.
we go here,
제대로 가고 있는 거야?
and then attack. We're focusing on hands. Lightning. Mutation. Enable dodge or block. And attack. Increase damage. Oh yeah.
이건 피할 수 없을 걸.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
당연한 일에 일일이 놀라지 말아줄래?
This may not be a great idea, but it's an idea. Kill her.
이제 아프지 말아요.
Now someone has to go up these guys with
내 서류 일시, 내 서킥. 이건 아니잖아.
you can him. Oh, we're missing feet.
섬광타. 오늘 잘 풀리는데.
I did do window.
야! 좋은 승부였습니다.
There they are.
알았어.
Down.
용서하지 않겠어.
Even with smoke.
비비, 쏴.
엽게.
당신의 저항도 여기까지야.
Oh,
정말 무의미한 승부야.
let's freaking go. All right. Here, just go down.
후회해도 이미 늦었어. 나의 승리다. 내 서류 일시, 내 서킥, 악당 물리쳤다.
Yes, we can.
강하게.
충분해.
많지 않고.
맡겨줘.
제대로 맞을 거예요. 벌 받은 거예요.
퀵 쉐이빙. 훌륭해.
Let's go end the smoke.
내
screen.
총구가 가리키는 방향이다. 빙고. 괜찮은 녀석이고.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's the last three though.
아플 거다. 역시 너무 잘 풀린다 했지.
Here.
가슴이 떨려 죽겠어요.
Let's go the bounce.
용서하지 않겠어요. 혼나야죠.
Let me see. Come out.
후회해도 이미 늦었어. 다음은 누구냐?
Where's our? Oh,
정확한 위치야? 원호 비비 가자.
내가 먼저 간다.
It's just gazing. Oh, that's one of the see.
당신의 조언도 여기까지야. 어차피 당신도 실수할 거야. 용서하지 않겠어.
Oh. No, that's the E.
야! 이번 승리는 제가 가져가겠습니다. 가볍게! 바람과 함께 사라지세요.
Alright. Last but not least.
빗나가지 않는다. 또 한 번 오다봐. 그땐 기억해주지.
내 서류 일시 내서킥. 널 위한 심판이다.
A year ago, Judicial District. Black Pearl eliminates the criminal cartel Skull. Fallen Legend. 3 months after the elimination of Skull. No way. Cube. Oh, he did. We did learn he died. I think. A mission to escort Skull Lord, the leader of Skull, to VHPD in Odin. To prepare for an attack from Skull remnants, the police Black Pearl, Personal Escort Team 1, and Criminal Case Team 9 that captured Skull Lord have been deployed in the mission. Kate was wrong. Due to the cold wave that struck the camera that was relaying from the spot, Giselle, who was in the office, couldn't grasp the situation on the site. Kate, what is with this frost? What's happening? Giselle, we lost contact with all the people out on the site. What about you? Can you reach them from there? Black Pearl's command group was puzzled by the sudden connection loss. Giselle, we failed the mission. The prisoner, Skull Lord, was killed. Most of our team is also dead or crippled. With Kate's quivering voice, the scene of the frozen city and the destroyed escort vehicle is transmitted to the command group. We have finished the request. Good, Sanson. Take care of the rest too. Ben looked around to see the frozen area around him, and he stared at Gube, who had fallen after creating this situation. He pulled the trick at the last moment. Ben reason. Huh. Interesting. Pardon? At the last moment, he acted like he was carrying out his last attack. Instead, he froze all means of transportation around here. I can see. He realized he can't defeat us, so he tried to hold us back. It's funny there is someone who can still act like this these days. Should I kill him? Leave him be. He won't last long. We have to show mercy to the remnants. Yes, sir. A war hero of the World War, Ben Schneider. A criminal wanted by Valhalla and the 3 biggest powers. The ambush conducted by Ben was recorded as security rank Mithril by Valhalla's government. Of lost item collected bag. Or Miss Happy only lost 1, which was Giselle. 2 if you count the poison venodic. Oh, Hansen. Obtain information on him. The record of life. Midnight, just after getting home from a full day of fighting crab mitts in the rain, an exhausted Bianca fell into a deep sleep. Elisa recorded the day's events on the blank page of her diary as usual. a petty argument over the monthly rent with the landlord in the early morning, a personal evaluation of a restaurant she visited in the afternoon on account of Cyan's recommendation. What she had been through is the course of her work and some fragmentary thoughts about it, frustration and regrets surrounding the daily occurrence of overtime work, new clues and leads regarding the research of Ramdi's whereabouts, and a weekend appointment with Bianca. Each thought and memory that brimmed in her head, in her mind, began to fill the blank pages one by one. That should be enough for today. Satisfied with today's recollections, Elisa recorded the remaining pages to see how many remained. To her surprise, she found there was only 3 blank ones left. She had started this new diary upon making the decision to join Silverred and was now finding herself having nearly filled it up just under a month later. I guess I've been through more than I thought. Elisa closed the diary and began to stare at the front cover, her eyes fixed on the blank space where a title would normally be written. Should I leave it blank again? Each time Elisa finished the diary, she would title it with a word that best encompassed the experience written within it. However, the titles of her diaries written during her trip with Bianca were left blank due to her inability to find a suitable one for each. I'll find an appropriate title for it someday. In the end, Elisa couldn't decide the title for this diary either and just checked the starting date of the diary and wrote that on the corner of the cover. It's already been 5 years since then. At least 11 years old. We have Alia. We have scheduled to withdraw from this area after the winter ends. That's good. Your help is always greatly appreciated. Well, I am paid for it. Alia Ivanov, commander of the 1st Reconnaissance Company, Karos Union Border Garrison. A year ago, he was tasked with combating rebels operating in this region. He then happened to meet Alyssa, a 13-year-old girl holding a rifle in the process of liberating the rebel-occupied town. If I hadn't helped you then, I'd have been used as a human shield or a child soldier or something worse by now. I'm the one who should be thankful. Wasn't I supposed to be shot right away? When I first spotted you, your gun was already aimed at my forehead. Fortunately, I hesitated to pull the trigger. If I shot you and continued the operation, we would have been wiped out. Alia couldn't forget Elisa staring at him unflinching as he aimed his gun at her forehead. Can I go to the Karos Union as well? A person without Karos Union citizenship cannot cross the border. I can cross without being noticed by anyone. Sooner or later, you'll be caught in an illegal immigrant inspection and be deported. Or you will be exploited by someone else due to your status as an illegal immigrant. Just as in the past where you were exploited by the rebels as a child soldier. I understand. So what's the reason you called me here? If you're going to ask me for more information on the enemy, I have to tell you that I don't have anything new. I haven't been able to sneak into the village since they tightened their guard. A farewell. Alyssa. Yes. Alia found himself unable to speak properly. Just what are you trying to say? Is it really that hard to say farewell? That's actually not it. So this is farewell? So this is farewell. I'm actually a little sad. Thanks to you, I've been living a bit more comfortably than I used to. See, that's not what I'm trying to say. It's totally fine. You called to tell me goodbye, even though you couldn't have withdrawn without a word. That's not what I'm trying to say, and I mean it. So would you please bear with me for a second? Okay, say it. Oh, Alyssa be my daughter. Wow. That's wow. What in the world are you saying? Well, literally, I'm going to adopt you. That will give you Karos Union citizenship. Let's live together. Adoption? Me? Lisa's laughter echoed through the air. Oh, sorry. I couldn't help laughing, but it sounded too funny. I'm grateful that you'll take me to the Union, but why of all things does it have to be through adoption? One more thing, aren't you single? Are you going to bring me home with how are you going to bring anyone home with the kids? Oh, wait a sec. I see. Are we just talking about forging the papers to let me enter the country without any problems? Alyssa, I wouldn't ask someone to be family if I wasn't serious about it. So this fake adoption is for real? If it's fine with you, I like it to be for real. Now Alyssa found herself unable to speak properly, for Alia's worries were far too absurd. Although I'm just a low-ranked nobleman serving as an officer, I'm still a nobleman. I do remain a modest fortune that I inherited from my late father. I've never been a father though, so I don't know if I'll do it right. You being my father, it's terrible just thinking about it. Our relation right now is just fine. I won't force you. As soon as I get citizenship, I'm going to run away. Are you fine with that? There's nothing I can do about that. It's pretty common for people of your age to run away from home. You and I never clicked with each other. You know that? Every family has its problems. We can work it out. Oh, you're really something. The surprise of this conversation was bolstered by how serious and sincere Alia was every step of it. Nobody would say anything about leaving a child like me at the battlefield. I know, I've thought about it. But if I've made such a decision, I'm sure I regret it my entire life. You don't have to decide right away. There's still time until winter. Are you seriously going to adopt me into your family? Absolutely. I hope he actually did it. I hope he didn't die in the process. Or he did. Caring. Are you exhausted already? What are you saying? I'm alright. How are you doing with Alfred? Well, so-so. Lisa became a family with Ilya. However, since Ilya was often on duty as a daytime field commander, Ilya and Alyssa didn't have much time to spend together. Even when Ilya was not on duty, it wasn't until evening after Ilya's work and Alyssa's school hours that they could spend time with each other. I didn't force you to skip out on necessary sleep hours to wake up early, did I? You woke me up and dragged me out already. Now it's when you ask? On the days Ilya returned home, he woke Alyssa up early in the morning and ran along the bank path of nearby river to spend more time with her. Still feeling very sleepy, Alyssa stretched with a big yawn. Should we not do this next time? It's fine. Hey, why are you making such a fuss over me? If I feel like I can't do it anymore, I'll say no, so you keep doing whatever you want. How are you doing with your studies? Everything's alright. Would you like to go camping this weekend? Sorry, I have another thing with my friend. Which friend? Don't know her. What do you have for dinner? Nothing. Ilya kept asking trivial questions, and Alyssa gave increasingly curt answers. Are you upset? No, I'm not. I'm really not, so stop bothering me. Alright, then let's bet on who's going to get home first. Did she actually run away for Bianca? Ilya runs off as he throws out the suggestion. The distance between Ilya and Alyssa widened in a flash. Looking at Ilya's back, Alyssa's face contorts in dissatisfaction. No! Why do you always have to make everything a bet? Listen, if you win, I'll grant you a wish. Ilya missed looking back to see the expression growing on Alyssa's face. I don't want to do it, you dumbass. Alyssa's voice, full of irritation, resonated behind Ilya's back. Ilya stops running in surprise. Alyssa? Surprised at Alyssa's unexpected outburst, Ilya stops running and approaches Alyssa. With her face full with irritation, Alyssa avoids Ilya's gaze and starts to walk along the way. I'm just trying to be fun. Ilya wanted to be as close to Alyssa as possible. However, it was often a challenge, like now as he struggled to figure out what has made Alyssa so upset. Does she really dislike betting that much? In the past, when they had a relationship of commander and informant, he used to bet on Alyssa's composure and steadiness for reconnaissance missions. So this type of reaction was unfamiliar to Ilya. But whatever the reason, I guess it would be best if I apologize. I'm sorry, Alyssa. I'm sorry that I made you uncomfortable. I'm really sorry. At that very moment, Alyssa pushed back Ilya and sprinted forward. Beat you to the front door. Alyssa? As Alyssa ran past the baffled Ilya, only a bright smile remained on her face. You! The distance between Ilya and Alyssa widened in a flash. You sneaky little snake. Ilya came to blatantly understand the situation and chased after Alyssa with all his might. If you lose, you're gonna stop bothering me, you fool. Alyssa shouted with a bright smile, looking at Ilya running after her. Hey, I'm not gonna lose. Their shouts resonated into the sky through the cold dawn air. Familiarity. After getting off early for his work, Ilya had taken the opportunity to pick up Alyssa from school. So you seem very popular with your classmates. Ilya, who had waited for her around the front gate of the school, had been greeted with the surprising sight of Alyssa surrounded by many peers. It's quite natural for a person having academic excellence, outstanding athletic ability, likable appearance, and thoughtful consideration for others all at the same time. Alyssa praised herself unabashedly without any change in her expression. You've got some cheek, but it's true. It had not been easy for Alyssa to adjust to her new life over the last 3 years. However, Alyssa treasured the opportunity she had been given, and eventually traces of her past as a child soldier or informant disappeared. Ilya, when will you go on summer vacation? I'll say around the last week of next month. Where are we going? Have you thought about it? No, I haven't. Then let's go camping. Camping? Ilya was reluctant to go camping because he had been stationed outside on a recent border garrison mission. Hey uncle, your daughter wants to go. Do you only call yourself my daughter at times like this? And what kind of father is called uncle? Oh, look at you. You said you'll be responsible for me for the rest of your life, and you're already complaining. A bond of friendship or more. It was the result of 3 years of Ilya working to gain Alyssa's trust and Alyssa working to give it. They were now able to approach each other more comfortably or more candidly. Let's go to a little deserted, starry place. Looking at the calm night sky, I want to feel more alone with nature, just like I was in the past. All right. And how about pork barbecue and some beer for dinner? What? When camping, beer canned chicken is a must. A story about figuring out ways to study. A story about figuring out ways to spend time together. A story that remains in memory. Where is he? Regret 20. Oh wow. So what time are you leaving tomorrow? What happened? At 4:40. After the semester starts, when do you think you can come back home again? I'll stay around next vacation. Come visit here often if you can. I'll try. Why are you that sad about not being able to see your daughter for a while? Absolutely. After high school graduation, Alyssa entered the Karas Union Military Academy. Ilya had bitterly opposed Alyssa's choice, but Alyssa was as stubborn as a mule. Just focus on living a long and healthy life. Make sure you take your meds every day and work hard on your rehabilitation. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Last winter, Ilya collapsed from a sudden stroke. He managed to survive. But it left him partially paralyzed from the waist down, and he had no choice but to retire. If you get healthy, I'll call you Dad. So cheer up. FYI, I'm not interested in that title anymore. Memories are reconstructed every time they are recalled. As a result, the emotions attached to the memories, such as those of anger, sadness, and regret, became increasingly amplified. It comes to a point where the memory is no longer just a record of the past, but an emotion all in itself. As long as he doesn't die, then I'll be happy. 23. The graduation ceremony of the Karas Union Military Academy and the President's annual congratulatory speech after the World War. 1,000 cadets here will soon be commissioned as officers of the Karas Union Military. 4 years ago, you could have gone to any school you wanted, could have chosen any job, but you chose the tougher path, one of noble duty. The path of defending and protecting the Karas Union. Due to the World War, the prestige of the military and the Karas Union had changed a lot from the past. The Karas Union military is the world's strongest, both in reputation and reality. In just this year alone, the Air Force's latest fighter jets will be greenlit for combat. Our Navy's development of the new type of aircraft carrier will see completion, and the most advanced model of military android will be introduced in our army. However, even with all of this, it is still not enough for us to be called the world's strongest. The honorable title can only be gained and maintained thanks to everyone here right now. With the word everyone, exclamations and cheers burst out from all directions. I hereby declare on behalf of all members of the Karas Union, everyone, thank you for choosing this path. We will not forget that the peace you will protect is a precious gift from you. Most of the cadets were young men born and raised in the Caribbean Union, a victorious side of the war. The president's congratulatory speech instilled the greatest pride in their hearts. Wow, he's really good at saying things like that as if it's not a big deal. Alyssa had lived as a rebel child soldier and as an informant of the boarding garrison. For her, it's always been a life where the choice for survival is of utmost priority. If there is an order issue, soldiers must accomplish their duties even if they happen to take other people's lives. To survive, Alyssa stood guard with a machine gun handed over by rebels, and to get support from the border garrison, she had to take risks by claiming to be an informant. So I was right. Ilya is a total weirdo. Alyssa intended to become an officer after graduation. This is because if she managed to be commissioned, she would become independent economically, and above all, she did not want to burden a retired Ilya. Although Alyssa had always been nominated as an outstanding cadet throughout her 4 years of academy life, the president's congratulatory speech meant nothing to her. Rather, it just made her wonder whether the path that she's trying to go is truly the right one. Considering that Ilya's in such bad shape, should I find another job where we can spend more time together? Aww. Lord, he freaking died. Oh, I'm so upset. The moment of parting is always a step earlier than expected. Sir Ilya will be glad for your presence here at the last moment. I truly hope so. I know you went through a lot of trouble. You did a great job. Shortly after Alyssa was commissioned as a lieutenant of the Caribbean Union military, Ilya collapsed due to illness. In front of Alyssa, who came in a hurry after hearing the news from Alfred, was a comatose Ilya lying on his bed. Mr. Lisa, thank you for your support. No, Alyssa was right. Alyssa was a new officer just commissioned as a lieutenant, so she could not stay with Ilya often. But whenever she was free of work, she'd always stay by Ilya's side, even though he could not open his eyes. On the bedside of an unconscious Ilya, Alyssa would reminisce about the memories they shared or recount to him what she had been through recently while holding his hands, trying to maximize their time spent together. A year passed like this, and after giving it a lot of thought, Alyssa accepted the medical team's suggestion and decided to stop Ilya's life-preserving treatment, turning off his respirator. It's been 10 years since I met you. I think I've changed a lot in that time. Your hometown has become mine. I have a place to go back, and I can call this place my home. The time I spent with you, it feels it feels very short. But when I think of the memories, we had so much more than I thought. Thank you. I had a great time being your family. Without you, I would never experience anything like this. Even in this situation, it's still awkward calling you dad. Why couldn't you live longer so that I can do that naturally? Sorry for being such a foolish daughter. While hosting Ilya's funeral, Alyssa was made all too aware again of just how few relatives and acquaintances he had. Participants in the funeral were Alyssa's friends from her old school days, military academy mates, and a few acquaintances living in the neighborhood. Most were people who had a relationship with Alyssa rather than Ilya. Ilya might have been the one who needed a family more than anyone else. Alfred? Yes, Miss Ivanova? Could you do me a favor? Just say the word, Miss Ivanova. With the money made from liquidating Ilya's remaining estate, Alyssa was able to offer a certain amount of retirement pay and a small house for Alfred. It was the least she could do after his long years of service to Ilya and her. Not long after the family affairs were sorted, Alyssa finished her short military service of around a year and retired. Oh. The dead of the night, a tired body, a finished diary, and pouring rain. Small reasons gather one by one to dredge up memories from a distant past. Bianca's tossing and turning broke the silence of the studio. B, you were tired to death, weren't you? I better sleep for tomorrow. Opening the bedroom door, Alyssa found Bianca not asleep at all, instead tossing and turning fully awake with her eyes closed. She must have had a lot on her mind too. You can't sleep? Something on your mind? No. How about a beer? sharing joys and worries, reaching across the gaps and being honest. All right, that's the love my dad showed me, and the way I treat my precious people. Lytton, Ray. That's a lot. All right, we have to get that checked. Identify. Yeah. And it is. Okay, nah. Nope. Maybe? No. Ion and Ray. Synergy. Exalted, you two have mental buff, random mental buff on each other. So within member when cover observation. No. Sheet. I think I want the sheet. Wrathful vengeance. Let's do sheet anchor. You'll always keep him steady. Oh, look at that. I really want to see. Where is not Marie? Giselle. Ew. Maybe this is like a thing they're always going to have. At least it's friendly on this end. Highly. Does not increase. If friendship towards Giselle is below neutral, the friendship towards the member does not decrease. But you dislike her. What? Sure. Alright, let's end this here. This was a lot of backstory on I wasn't thinking of this. I thought it would have been Bianca. But and we need to figure out, and kind of Giselle. We know Giselle has a vendetta against Ben, who for some reason they're trying, the government and the three big teams are trying to give him leniency, even though he's a war criminal. But thank you, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day and see you soon.